whole objective of this. And I know you're going to share with me some wonderful services that you have. A lot of change going on. A lot of it. I really need somebody that can partner with me that I can trust. So I know I'm going to hear about some great services, and I know you're a smart group of people, but you've got to convince me that I can trust you with this important part of my business. Can you do that?
Of course,
Right?
absolutely.
Good. Then I need to sit down.
Well, we hear your concerns loud and clear. You're in the same boat as a lot of CEOs, so. But we'd really like to thank you for meeting us with us today. We appreciate you taking the time to do so. I know you've had a lot of information thrown at you.
Yes.
It's been a long day, I'm sure. But please feel free to interrupt us at any time if you have any questions.
Okay.
Since trust is such an important issue, we'd really like to take a couple minutes just to introduce the team, let you get to know us a little better.
Okay.
Go ahead and start with myself. I'm Kristen Pearson. I'm a tax partner at the Seattle office, so close to home. I've actually been there for 20 years. I started there as an intern back in the day. But I've actually just loved EY and loved Seattle so much I couldn't imagine leaving.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
but I actually specialize in transfer pricing, and I've dabbled a little in international tax, so that should prove to be pretty valuable to me as well. I've actually am a treasurer with the Seattle Yacht Club, so I actually think we might have crossed paths a couple times.
I didn't run into your boat or anything.
Hope not. Hope better be still sitting there.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually going to introduce you to Jeff. He would be the lead audit partner if you chose to partner with us.
Okay, correct.
Thanks, Kristen. I really appreciate it. Really excited to be here. As Kristen mentioned, my name is Jeff Bogle, and I hope to be the lead assurance partner if we are given the opportunity to partner with Amigo.
Okay.
I started my career with Ernst & Young many years ago, and then transferred to industry, where I became the controller of Microsoft. So I dealt a lot with SEC reporting in a complex and growing technology industry.
Yeah.
I was then eager to get back to client services. That's my true passion. I really enjoy working with clients and helping aid them through their business. And I've been traveling down to California as the lead partner on Google for the last few years. But I'm really excited to roll off and be back in my home office of Seattle, and I'm looking forward to making Amigo my top priority.
Great.
I'm really confident about the work our audit team does, and I'd like to introduce Sarah, who's a valuable member of our audit team.
Good.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, Neil.
Hi.
I'm Sarah Cunningham, and I'm an assurance manager, and I've been with the firm for 7 years now. I spent my career studying the international reporting standards, how they relate to U.S. GAAP, and assisting my clients in complying with those. I've had a lot of hands-on experience with this since I just got back from a 3-year rotation in Mumbai.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm excited to get back to the Seattle office and get to work with this great team. So I look forward to getting to know you and your company more and showing you how EY can make an impact
Good.
on Amigo.
All right.
So now let's going to share a little bit about his experience.
Thanks, Sarah. Hi, Neil. I'm Joe Lunsford. I'm a senior manager with the firm. I've been here for 13 years now. Before I started with EY, I was working in industry as a IT manager over at MySpace, back when it was, cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
But now that I'm back with EY, I'm working in the public accounting world. I specialize in helping social media and technology clients with their IPO services. So I have a lot of experience helping big, small, any type of technology and social media client weigh their options, decide if an IPO is right for them, and then help them with that process.
Can you give me an example of a recent IPO you were involved in?
We helped out one of your big rivals, actually, Facebook
Whoa.
recently. Yeah. We've also helped some other ones. Google, Zynga's a smaller one, so we've helped a wide variety of clients.
Okay.
But now I would like to pass it over to Leo.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, Neil. My name is Leo Tsui, and I'm the IT Advisory Security Manager for the Seattle office. A little bit about me. I started with Accenture out of college. I worked with their technology consulting group for about 4 years, and during that time I worked a lot with private sector and government IT systems, and just making sure that they're secure and safe from hackers and anyone else who wants to do anything malicious. While I was there, I worked a lot with Jeff's team, and he kind of recruited me to the Seattle office, so I've been with E&Y IT Advisory for about 3 years now, and I definitely loved working with Jeff. I love the Seattle office, and his team is one of my favorite teams to work with, so I'm glad to have the opportunity to work with Jeff again.
Great.
Yeah, Leo's been great. He's helped us with some of our IT audit concerns as well. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our overall audit services as well. We'll be performing an integrated audit, which includes an assessment of your internal controls and your financial statements, in addition to quarterly reviews of those financial statements. A key aspect of what we do is we like to perform our planning and fieldwork at the Amigo headquarters. We think that helps us gain understanding of the business, but also develop that trust and that client relationship that's so important to what we do, and also to helping Amigo get to the most highly qualified, high quality financial statement.
Interesting. So how long do you anticipate being on the site or something like that?
Our planning procedures typically can take a month or two, just generally meeting with management and kind of guiding the direction of our audit. And then the actual field work will probably take place from January to mid-February, where we hope to get then issue the financial statements. And in addition, I like to make it a priority as a lead partner to be in the office at least once a week, just to make sure the engagement is on track and is on time, and also to meet with yourself and other members of management if you have any concerns or issues that have come up.
Okay.
I've noticed a few relevant topics that might come up in our audits, and those are related to revenue recognition, tangible assets, and international reporting. So that has been a concern for you lately. So I'm going to let Sarah talk about her expertise in that industry.
That's good.
Well, I know that operating in a global environment can be daunting for businesses like Amigo. I know that's one of the concerns that you listed in the RFP. As I mentioned earlier, I just got back from a rotation in Mumbai, where I has given me a strong background in international reporting standards and compliance with those standards. So when I was over there, I gained a lot of experience in helping my U.S.-based clients make sure that their international locations are complying with those local reporting standards. So I can help Amigo with your Hong Kong, Santiago, and Mumbai locations to make sure that everything is working with those local reporting standards.
Okay.
Additionally, if those locations ever need professional services, our EY teams in those locations operate under the same global EY methodology as we do here in Seattle, which means those local EY teams can help our core Seattle team without ever missing a beat. So this means we all speak the same language, which will minimize costs for Amigo. So now I'm going to turn it over to Kristen to share a little bit about our taxes.
Good.
Thanks so much, Sarah. So of course, Amigo is going to need help with preparing the corporate, federal, and state returns. We also have contacts in China, Chile, and India that will be able to help you with your global compliance issues, which I know has been a concern. So we have plenty of expertise to help you there. I know there's also an issue, might be an issue regarding revenue recognition and determining state taxable income, which we also have expertise there that will be more than willing to help you with that. On an overall high level, we also have tax planning and tax accounting services, human capital, transfer pricing, and so on. But that kind of covers our tax and audit, like recurring services that we would like to provide you. Do you have any questions just
Well, let
at
me ask
this
you
point?
this, Kristen, as I'm expanding internationally, just in general, do you anticipate my taxes going up, going down? What's going to happen?
Well, of course, we'll have some, there'll be more compliance issues in those countries, but you'll also get federal tax credits for paying taxes in those countries. So it just kind of depends on what countries you go into, things like that. But we certainly have the expertise, and I mean, we are global. Exactly, we're a global firm, so we'll definitely be able to help you with that.
Okay. And is there somebody looking, I guess, with a 20,000-foot view at this whole thing, in terms of my taxes and how we can leverage, various international tax laws and things?
Yes, of course. In Seattle, I will be the person overlooking, if you choose to partner with us, at everything. And I know the people in Mumbai and China and Chile as well personally. I've met them. I actually just got back last week from India visiting with some working on another client. So we've definitely got contacts over there.
Good. Right.
So I'll now actually pass it over to Joe and Leo, who will talk to you a little bit about the advisory services that we can provide you.
All right, great.
Thanks, Kristen. As I mentioned earlier, I specialize in helping social media and technology clients with their IPO services.
Yeah.
I know Amigo is considering going public in the near future, and I think that might be a great option for you guys. But I want to make sure that that's not the only option you have. EY has a lot of great experience and expertise with a variety of capital market transactions. For example, last year we helped your big rival acquire Instagram, which is an app that lets people take pictures. So I don't want you to feel like we're going to force an IPO down your throat. We tailor our services to make sense for your company's needs. But if you did choose to pursue an IPO, we do have some great quality services that we provide. For example, we audit your financial statements for the past 3 years because the SEC requires that. We'll draft a comfort letter to give to the underwriters as part of their due diligence. We'll help you address the SEC concerns in their comment letters. But basically, the main takeaway I want you to know is that we'll be with you every step of the way to make sure this transition, if you choose to make it, goes as smoothly as possible and as seamlessly as possible. But I'm going to pass it over to Leo now. He's going to give you a little overview of our IT services.
Thanks, Joe. After looking at your RFP, I think that obviously your biggest concern is probably hackers and anyone who wants to do anything malicious to your website, and of course keeping that website up so that your customers can keep accessing Amigo, talking to their friends, and keep the revenue streaming in for you ultimately, right?
Well, Leo, I really worry about the litigation involved with all this customer data that I'm collecting.
Okay.
And I know that's been an issue in the
Right.
industry right now.
Definitely. We definitely have a lot of privacy, various programs and protocols that we follow, where we analyze, what kind of privacy issues your system has, and we definitely handle them, including your mobile, like cell phones, tablets, laptops. We handle all of that. So yeah, if that's your biggest concern, we'll definitely handle that. Personally, when I was looking at your RFP, I thought that business continuity management was also a big issue, just
Absolutely.
because you want to keep your servers going.
Yep.
So if you partner with us, you can rest assured that you're going to have the best service when it comes to any of your security needs, or if you want the business continuity advisory.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely be able to cover your security needs and personal needs, equals and parts.
Of course, we know you expect, at Amigo, you expect exceptional service. We want to offer you more than that. We would like to offer you an exceptional experience. We value